Hello, hope all is well. I just thought I'd round off the video I did earlier this week on Tonex version 1 versus Tonex version 2 and compare the Tonex version 2 captures for high gain metal tones versus the same Nano Cortex capture. So here we are in Reaper, and a quick explanation of the 3 tracks we have here. So the FM3 track, the first thing you're going to listen to is the original or the source track. The second one will be Tonex, and the last one will be Nano Cortex. So to keep the variables similar, what I did was I recorded guitar DI tracks beforehand, and then it's playing through each device. So the levels going out of my reamp box, they'll be the same going into each unit. And I've tried my best to sort of normalize by ear the results from that, so that there isn't like these big kind of volume differences between the two. Now I'm just going to pause the test here simply because, as you can hear between the 3, Tonex is undergained compared to the source, which is the FM3 here, and also compared to the Nano Cortex. Now this is something that was there in the previous iteration of Tonex as well, and I'm not sure why that is, if it's due with the, say, levels going out and the levels coming back in, but that seems to be a kind of regular occurrence. So I'm going to put the gain up a bit within the Tonex capture. I found that around 6.2 or 6.3, it defaults at 5, to give you some idea, seem to give the best kind of results or closer to the source capture. So does any of this really matter? Well, you know, I thought it'd be an interesting test to do just to see where the updated Tonex captures sit compared to the Nano Cortex, as I have that as well. And the thing here is that within a mix, I don't think you'll really notice the difference. But for me, listening back and also playing through both of them, I do have to give the edge to Tonex in terms of the actual capture and the kind of clarity to it and how it felt and responded to play. Part of this, I think, is maybe because it's slightly undergained when doing the capturing itself. And you can make up for this, as I did here within the test, by sort of lifting the gain on the actual capture. And yes, you could argue, well, then it's not the capture that was made to begin with. But ultimately, it's basically making a tone nicer to play and fit in with your style of playing. Now, I could do this with the Nano Cortex as well and adjust things so it's more to my liking, but I think the overall capture, if that makes sense, or the overall vibe and feel was better for me, at least in this instance, with Tonex. In any case, I hope that was useful. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope to see you in the next video. Take care.